morning, 7th standard. So how are you all? Are you all doing good? Okay, happy to see you after a week, and this week we are going to do quarterly revision. Okay, so far we have finished lesson 4. So we will have 4 lessons for your quarterly. So what we are going to do today is, first we are going to start with vocabulary. So vocabulary you will be having 20 marks. So let us go to page number 52 of lesson 4. Page number 52, new book. In case if you have old book, just cross check the page number. Okay, so let us learn Apreno. So today's online test will be based on Apreno. That is lesson 4. So after finishing this Apreno, we'll see lesson 3 Apreno. So that is what we are going to see today, only Apreno of lesson 4 and lesson 3. Okay, and based on this lesson 4 and lesson 3, online test will be conducted. And from this class we are starting our quarterly revision. Okay, so I think it will be a good revision. We have some 1 week of time. By then we can finish all the Apreno. In case if there is some time, I'll add some more things to your revision. Okay, so 20 marks for Apreno, 10 marks from English to French, and 10 marks from French to English. So it is must to revise the Apreno. We'll do it slowly. Okay, so I'll tell the rules. 2 times I'll repeat the French word, and 1 time I will repeat the English word. You can repeat along with me. Okay, then I'll just do some activity to cross check your understanding, and you have to point on your book immediately as I pronounce the particular word. Okay, so now let's start with the Apreno. Hope the page is visible for you. Nom, nom, nouns, nouns. L'ambassade, l'ambassade. Embassy. Le bâtiment, le bâtiment. Building. Please repeat along with me, because this is revision. When you do revision with me, it's not necessary to learn separately. You're going to learn with me itself. So it will be easy for you for preparing quarterly. Okay. Le directeur régional, le directeur régional, the regional manager. L'entreprise, l'entreprise. Company. L'hôpital, l'hôpital. Hospital. La maison, la maison. House. Le médicament, le médicament. Medicine. La mer, la mer. Sea. La montagne, la montagne. Mountain. La musique classique, la musique classique. Classical music. L'oiseau, l'oiseau. Bird. Le plan, le plan. Map or a plan. Le pont, le pont. Bridge. La jeunesse, la jeunesse. Youth. Adorer, adorer. To adore. Construire, construire, to construct. Marcher, marcher, to walk. Nager, nager, to swim. Ausculter, ausculter, to examine or to check up. Préférer, préférer, to prefer. Réparer, réparer, to repair. Soigner, soigner, to look after. Travailler, travailler, to work. Visiter, visiter, to visit. Voyager, voyager, to travel. Premiere, premiere, primary. Souriant, souriant, pleasant. So now I'm going to ask you questions, and activity number 1 is you have to find the word faster. Okay, so you will have your book open, and as I tell the particular word, you have to point out the word immediately. Okay, word number 1, la montagne, la montagne. This is the word which I pronounce. So those who have pointed it rightly, clap for yourself. Number 2, la jeunesse, la jeunesse. The second word is here, la jeunesse. Now the third word, ausculter, ausculter. Ausculter is to examine or to check up. So those who found out correctly, clap the hands for you. Fourth one, l'entreprise, l'entreprise, l'entreprise is here. Fifth word, souriant, souriant. Okay, hope you understood the game. So next I am going to do next 5 faster. Okay, le bâtiment, le bâtiment. La mer, la mer. L'ambassade, l'ambassade. Travailler, travailler. Nager, nager. So like this you can read the vocabularies and cross check if you know, either in French or in English. You can just hide one version of the book and you can just check yourself. Okay, like this you can revise. Hope now we can go for lesson 3 vocabulary. Are you guys okay? So like this you revise lesson number 4. So today's online test will be based on the vocabulary. 5 vocabularies I'll give in French and 5 vocabularies I'll give in English. You must find out the right synonym of it. Okay. So now we'll go for lesson 3 vocabulary. So already apart from this lesson 4 I have taught you professions. So profession we can learn separately. Today we'll deal with vocabularies alone. So let's go to lesson 3. Take lesson 3 vocabulary in your book. So lesson 3 is Mon pays la France. Mon pays la France. So let's go to the vocabulary page. So in this page, in this lesson we learned nationalities also. Okay, let's continue lesson 3 vocabulary. First we'll start with apprenons. Apprenons, let us learn nom, nouns. La carte, map. La chambre, bedroom. Le contraire, opposites. La cuisine, kitchen. L'est, east. Le fleuve, huge river. L'horloge, clock. L'image, picture. La langue, language. Le lion, lion. La Manche, English Channel. La montagne, mountain. La moto, motorbike. Le north, north. L'ouest, west. Le parfum, perfume. Le pays, country. La profession, profession. La rivière, river. Le sud, south. Le tigre, tiger. Le verre, glass. Le vin, wine. Le voisin, neighbor. La voisine, neighbor, female. Adjectif, principal, main. Connu, well known, famous. Adverb, come, like, as. Preposition. Sur. Sur. On. Verbe. Verbe. Séparer. To separate. Séparer. To separate. Traverser. To cross. Traverser. To cross. Okay, now let's do some activity on this. Okay, as we did in the last lesson, we will do the same. I'll just read the vocabulary. You have to point it out rightly. Okay, so in that way you will be able to find out the right vocabulary and you can remember it for a longer time. Okay, so the first vocabulary which I am going to say is la chambre. La chambre. So hope you would have pointed it out. So just see the answer. La chambre. La langue. Second one is la langue. La langue. Here's the language. Third one, le voisin. Le voisin. Neighbor, male. Fourth one, le parfum. Le parfum. Parfum is here. Okay. Next is le verre. Le verre. Le verre means glass. So like this you can keep revising this lesson vocabulary. Okay. So this is just an example. Let's do 4 more and then we'll finish. Okay. L'horloge. L'horloge. L'horloge is here. Next is la montagne. La montagne. Montagne is here. Next one. La cuisine, I said right, sorry. Le vin. Le vin. Vin is wine. Last one. Séparer. Séparer. Séparer means to separate. So hope we have finished the vocabularies. Okay. So adjectives we'll do slowly. So now we will discuss on something else. So far we have finished lesson number 4 vocabulary and lesson number 3 vocabulary. I would just repeat what I said already. 10 marks for English to French and 10 marks for French to English vocabulary. Okay, so 20 marks you will get. Already we have done lesson 1 and lesson 2 revision. So just we are concentrating on lesson 3 and lesson 4 as of now. Lesson 1 and lesson 2 we will do rapid revision. Okay, so but lesson 3 and lesson 4 I will concentrate slowly. Okay, so I'll just tell you the portion and other details now. Okay, let us discuss on this and then we will wind up today's session. So far what we have seen is vocabularies of lesson 3 and lesson 4, right? So this is your French portion for quarterly. So portion is lesson 1, 2, 3 and 4. So lesson 1, 2, 3, 4 we have completed, and based on this the pattern will be followed. So in today's class we have revised vocabularies, right? Vocabularies French to English 10 marks and vocabularies English to French 10 marks. So lesson 3 and 4 we have completed. Okay, So in the next class, I'll tell you either it is lesson 2 and 1 vocabularies or something else. Okay, so vocabularies 20 marks. French passage translation. So as you all know, lesson 1, 2, 3, 4, out of these 4 lessons you will be asked French passage. Okay, so that passage, I think it will be 2 passage or 1 passage. I'll just tell you once the question paper is ready. So it is 20 marks. Okay, so French passage 20 marks, vocabulary 20 marks. Choose the best answer. So choose the best answer will come from the lesson 1, 2, 3, 4 French passage is there, right? Below the French passage there will be a choose. Okay, so choose the best answer will be asked from those lessons, and true or false will be asked from 1, 2, 3, 4. And lesson exercises. So lesson exercises is what? So after each lesson there will be 4 or 5 exercise or 10 exercise or 8 exercise, that depends on each lesson 1, 2, 3, 4. So out of the exercise I will ask any 4 exercise or 5 exercise. Okay, so that I will tell you after the question paper is ready, but it will come for 20 marks. Okay, now next, the final one is conjugation. Conjugation is 20 marks. So conjugation, already I said conjugation is very important, and we will have 20 marks for conjugation. Okay, so French passage translation 20 marks, vocabularies 20 marks, 10 marks English to French and 10 marks French to English. Choose the best answer 10 marks, that is from the lesson, and true or false from 10 marks again from lesson. And lesson exercises 1, 2, 3, 4 lesson exercises 20 marks, and even at the same exercises you can find 1 or 2 exercises conjugation out of these 4 lessons, so that will come for 20 marks. So totally 100 marks. So hope you have understood this quarterly portion. So please, if you do not have this, okay, if you have not received this message, please take a note of this and stick it in your French classwork, so that once you open your classwork it will be easy for you to see and revise. Okay, so I think it's visible for you. So take a note of this and start preparing. So today's online test will be based on lesson 3 and lesson 4 vocabularies alone. Okay, lesson 3 and lesson 4 vocabularies. Fine. Okay, so thank you all. Have a nice day, and please start revising for quarterly. Even if you revise with me, you will be able to write your exam in a perfect manner. So just divide the lesson as we do like this. So divide the lesson and start preparing on each context, and once we finish, just put a tick mark so that we will be able to cover everything, right? This is a very easy portion, and the pattern is very easy. You can score a very well mark. Okay, so let's discuss on other factors later. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Have a nice day.